Welcome back to the channel. Today's a big day. We got a 1993 some kind of truck. It's a Ford F350 diesel, 100,000 on a new engine with a custom built billet transmission, so it can haul even way more than it's rated for. You might look at it and be like, man, what a piece of junk. Actually, it drives great, doesn't jump out of gear, 100,000 miles, starts right up. Thing's great. Just cosmetically, a little rough, very rough. So, I'm gonna explain why I bought this, what we're gonna do with it so you're not wasting your time. So, I bought it so I can haul a big dump trailer, I can haul excavators, and more importantly, snow removal. And it is only two-wheel, but I only do small 20, 30-foot residential driveways. So, two wheels fine. It weighs enough to do. I'm not going to obviously do parking lots and things like that, unless it can somehow pull it off, which I don't know. But for now, it'll handle small driveways, which is what I need it for. So what we're going to be doing to this thing is new lights, new bezels. We're going to go ahead and prime it in this year, and then probably next spring, if I like the truck, we'll go ahead and fully paint it. But for now, we're going to get it all sanded and primed in. We are going to put a salt spreader, emergency lights, and what's it called, snowplow. So the whole thing's gonna look a lot nicer. And I'm gonna go ahead and spray paint that that bed side. It's a little rusty. Let me go ahead and grab the other camera and show you guys what we're working with. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of a walk around real quick. Got the snowplow. Tracked down a snow mounting bracket for this truck. Very difficult to do. It's one of the uni mounts, so it's gonna be a pain to mount up, but it is what it is. At the end of this whole series, when we get the truck looking real nice, we'll do a price reveal, price breakdown, all that kind of good stuff. Don't mind this. This actually, I'm replacing the locking mechanism inside, so I don't want the door just flapping open. So that's why it's like that. It's not that big of a piece of junk. The door doesn't even close. You can look underneath here. I live in Maryland. I mean, there ain't no rust on this thing. I believe it was undercoated, and if I do snow removal, I'll probably undercoat it before I go out. I went ahead and put this little salt spreader on there. Again, we are just dipping our toe in the snow removal. We're not going all out. So we got a little snow plow, or a little salt spreader we're gonna put on. We are gonna sand. Actually, I'm not even gonna sand this thing. It's just a flatbed. It's gonna get all busted up anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and spray that. We're gonna stain this eventually. I probably won't get to that anytime soon, but we're gonna go ahead and paint all the metal. We're gonna fix all these scratches and dents. Scratch right there. There's dents right here, and one dent here. This just needs to be sanded and painted. I ordered new bezels. I already had the new lights, but I ordered new bezels. This side's actually really nice as far as like dents go. I don't think there's any dents on here. So no dents. This might need to be, I can't tell. I think it's just paint chipping. Paint chipped, and then I ordered new seals. New seals for all the doors. This box I want to take off. Not really the biggest fan of it. It sticks out really bad because it's white, red, black, and it's just a giant white box. I don't like that. I got new mud flaps coming for this thing because these ones are stiff as a board. Don't know if they're supposed to be that stiff, but these ones are like brittle, like cracking because they're so stiff. Probably paint the bumper a little bit. And like I said, I got all emergency lights. I can put it might have had emergency lights at one point. Not emergency lights, they're more like hazard lights. We got hazard lights coming. I already have them actually. Put one here, one there. Put some in the front, in the grill. I'll do an engine reveal in the next video because I gotta get some stuff done because it's getting dark and cold. So first things first, we are gonna try to get the hood sanded, and then we're gonna try to get these areas sanded really good, and this area really good, and we'll try to get some body filler on here. This is gonna be some thick Bondo on here. I'm just gonna go ahead and mention that this is a work truck. It's almost better just to buy a new fender for $100, but it's just right here and right there. I'll just throw some Bondo on it, and we'll call it a day. And the ultimate goal is, if I like the truck, I'm gonna have it wrapped. So if there's a huge bit of Bondo in here, my thought process is if it's wrapped, it'll just hold it tight. I don't know. but I don't want to put too much time and money into it. I don't want to spend 60 hours doing body work and replacing parts just to sit here and baby it if it gets scratched or something. I'd rather just bondo it and then not care if it gets beat up. So first things first, we are going to go ahead and probably start it because there's no power over here. This is my first diesel, so I don't know anything about them really. Everything's a learning curve. And my light quit, my glow plug light, which is very annoying. That's weird. Usually starts right up. Maybe because it's real cold today. There it goes. Yeah, it's really, really cold today. Give it a second to warm up. Yeah, it jumps around it like when you first start it, like jumps and rattles, and it smooths out perfectly. And then the rest of the day it starts up fine. It's just that initial first cold start where it's a little bit rough. This is all my supplies over here. I got all the paint, I got all the tape, I got all the lights, I got everything over here. I'm not really too concerned about the way the inside of the truck looks because that's not what people see. But I got everything for this truck as far as cosmetics. I got logos, I got lights, I got paint. It's gonna look good. This thing is, oh, this is very interesting. Let's check this out. So you turn the lights on and you hit these switches up here and look. What is that? I am not my dad thinks, well actually no, I was gonna say my dad thinks the guy snow plowed with it and he like maybe sat in here and read or did something. That's why he installed all these lights so you can see. But then I told him that this truck was never plowed with, so we don't know why these are installed. I mean, they're a little bit overkill. He's got this light unless it doesn't work anymore. Oh, geez, oh my God! That thing is brittle, it just fell apart. Add that to the parts list. My God. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull this thing up. Because we gotta get over there where that extension cable is. And I'm trying to think what I want to do with the cameras. Gotta hold the door closed. There we go. We'll go ahead and stand it right here. All right, so we are set up, ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and sand this hood. I'm gonna sand, like I said, I'm gonna sand these spots that need Bondo. Just right here, sand down here, that really bad scratch. I'm gonna have my cousin tape all this off so we can go ahead and paint that up. And we're gonna try to get this done before it's too dark. So that is the plan. I think we are running a, what is this grit? 60 grit. Something aggressive to really get at this rust. Can't tell if that's rust or what. There's a primer, white, a rusted color, then green, and this red is just right over top of it. I don't know what's going on. Let's go ahead and head it over to this little spot right here. This scratch is actually very, very deep. Can't tell if that one's in the paint or... Nah, that's definitely a scratch too. Deep scratch. Yeah, you can definitely see this, how bad this is. I don't know what hit that. Did some damage. Alright, so now we are going to go ahead and tape this off, and we go ahead and spray this in. Right here. Got taped off. I don't really want tape and I guess I could just technically. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'll just take a rag and shove it in there. There you go. That's all you gotta do. Go ahead and. You can see the difference. And I'm not too worried about getting paint on the wood. I just don't want too much because I do want to stain it. And stain and paint don't like to mix. This is the first time I ever used this tool. I just got it for Black Friday. God, it's a lifesaver. This is amazing. Look at that. I mean, that's so. I can't come up with words. Oh, man, that's awesome. Let's see if I can get the quit spinning in there. I can't get the bolt. Oh, there we go. Trying to get a hold of the bolt end. Quit spinning on me. There we go. This one's putting up a fight right now. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Is this still not off yet? Which side's the bolt end? They look the same. Oh, okay. Not tell what's going on in here. It's all rusty. Man. That was on there. I was putting up a fight. It's all chewed up. Alright, let's get this bolt back on there. I always put my bolts back so I don't lose them. Yeah, I think they cut this bolt off. Because I can barely even get this to re-thread back on there. There we go. Yeah, they definitely had a longer bolt and they cut it. That's why it's so hard to get on and off. Ah, there we go. So we'll go ahead and do another spray on the back. I couldn't get these lights off because they were self-tapped, so. The wind is so bad, it's carrying off my paint. Comes that wind again. Man, that wind is bad. This is why I wasn't doing leaf cleanups today like I wanted to. That was my plan, but it was so windy today, I was like, nah, I need to get this truck done before winter sets in. Looks way better than it did. Now we get to come over here and do the fun part. Right here, this I am gonna have to bring my body hammers to finish this. This has got way too many high spots. It's body filler ain't gonna fix that one. But the other ones should be fine. Go ahead and clean our area off. These are our surfaces cleaned off. Yeah, there we go. Just check your rag, make sure there's nothing on it. Then you'll know when you got it all. Looking good. There is a spot right here that I didn't sand down the bare metal. You see right here where it's, I'm curious. I just want to test it. I want to put the Bondo on there, and then when we come back for the next video, when I get back to this truck, we're gonna pull on it and just see how well it sticks. The Bondo I'm using, they recommend that you use you go down to bare metal. So if you're wondering why I've been so aggressive on the sanding, they recommend bare metal. All right, we got our activator in here. Go ahead and get this all mixed in. This is the board I use for not fine work. That's why it's not very clean and stuff. The one for the Nova's got nice, like the pages you tear off. Have to show you guys that sometime. All right. So I know a lot of people like not very much sanding, but I actually prefer it. I feel like I have more to work with. Can't get, there's a spot right here that's giving me a lot of trouble. Here we go. If you're wondering what's going on, it is hardening up and giving me a hard time already. So I might have put too much activator in it. A little bit of sandpaper, that'll look real good. Here we are for day one. Got the back. We'll just do a full 360. I tried to take these mirrors off. Got one screw out. All these are just completely rusted. They're all rusted out. So we're probably have to drill those out, unfortunately. So what we're gonna do is from now on, I think only the hood needs a 60 grit. I think the rest of this, we can get away with something a lot lighter. But this hood definitely needs it because there's so many low spots. And this, I think this whole thing, this whole front's going to be skim coated because it's got so many pits in it. So probably have to do that. Like probably the same thing on this side. Probably get away with a lighter grit, just to scuff it up a little bit. I think it'll hold paint. And we got the whole back painted. Looks way better. And again, this all the wood's going to get stained. And I got new mud flaps. Take the stupid box off. Again, same thing, we gotta drill this out. It's gonna need a new, one of these fell off or someone stole it, one of the two. And I gotta figure out how these badges come on. I don't know if they're riveted on from the other side or they can just be peeled off. Hoping for peel offs. But here, yep, this is good for day one. I wish I had more time, but that's all I got time for today. Whew. Go ahead and clean up all my tools. And we'll go ahead and back the truck where it needs to go. Thank you guys. Whew, my gosh, it's cold. That's about all the time I have today. I wish I had more time. I would love to sand the whole thing, but this is what we got done. We gotta get these off. We gotta figure this out. But I guarantee when this thing is done, it's gonna look really nice. I'm kind of excited. If you got any suggestions, anything I did wrong, some things you don't like, I know I'm going to lower the grit down. The grit was way too aggressive for this side. This red paint, I think it's good enough to get away with something like lower or higher grit. And then this I'm going to keep sticking with the 60 to knock out all this rust spots, but then I'm going to go over with a higher grit too. Get this whole thing smoothed out. Got to get this off. That's plastic, actually. I thought it was metal. And we got to figure out a situation for these mirrors, because these mirrors need to be drilled out. We'll see. But thank you guys for watching. And I will see you in the next one.